like glad that you shared all this कि mental health is also a problem. Take it seriously. क्योंकि ना हम लोग बहुत सी बार इतना हसल एंड बसल ऑफ लाइफ में होते हैं ना कि मेंटल हेल्थ कितना इफेक्ट कर रहा है ना उसकी डेप्थ को ही नहीं समझते हैं. एंड व्हेन वी रीच दैट ब्रेकिंग पॉइंट ना तब हमें रियलाइज होता है ओ वी नीड हेल्प. Right? Still, there are like so many people who do not understand the depth of getting healed mentally. मतलब फिजिकल वाला तो हमको बहुत नॉर्मल लगता है कि यार डॉक्टर के पास जाके जल्दी से ठीक करा लो बिकॉज विल नॉट बी एबल टू ऑपरेट. बट मेंटली भी तो बहुत सारी चीजें हमारी डिस्टर्ब हो जाती है दैट वी डू नॉट इवन रिकॉग्नाइज कि हो रही है.
Me and my mom, we practiced for a lot of days, and even my class teacher used to tell me that you are going to be the winner for this time, for this year, and you are doing amazing and all this stuff like that. And I stepped on the stage. I didn't speak. I just said good morning. I still remember that. उसके आगे मैं बोल ही नहीं पाई. I am very underconfident, even after being a scholar. But a contradictory statement it is that being a scholar, you are underconfident, you are shy, you don't know how to raise your voice, and all the stuff like that. And after growing up, I have realized that your marks are not going to define who you are, but how you speak, how confident you are in yourself, how happy you are with yourself.
It shows so much you have changed. Matlab, it reflects in your thoughts. And I just can't believe you were an introvert and all those things. कि आप बोल नहीं पाए थे. You are like, seriously, you have worked a lot on yourself. I don't see a pinch of it कि आप underconfident हो या something.
Abuse which happened with me when I was in my mid-teens, and I didn't tell anyone, like not even a single person in my life. I am very close to my sister. Even after that, I didn't tell her that what happened with me. And I was suppressing those emotions for almost 6 to 7 years. It's not very easy for a person to like feel that and to go through all of that. It was not easy at all because it used to trigger me like anything. So I used to cry, I used to do like I used to get panic attacks and whatnot. Magic हो जाएगा and you will get healed. No, वो नहीं होगा. किसी के साथ नहीं हुआ, आपके साथ भी नहीं होगा.
Loved your this part कि you just first you experiment with it, try it. मतलब लोगों को tried and tested formulas देते हो अपने.
तुम बॉडी चेकअप के लिए जा रहे हो, तुम वहां पर पैसे लगा सकते हो, यहाँ पर लगाने के लिए तुम्हें इतना क्यों सोचना पड़ता है? इट्स एग्जैक्ट सेम ना.
Manvi, like you are into manifestation, so I would like to know कि how does trauma affect manifestation?
I'm underconfident, I was shy, I was introvert, I was that person, and coming out to be this person, it wasn't easy. But when it comes to like technical part and everything, I'm still bad at it. I don't know. I just keep trying and like doing trial and error method.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have another fabulous guest, Manvi Bansal. She is a trauma-informed mental health coach and she has gone through so many ups and downs in life. So she has her own practical experience to add, and here is she with us to share her journey, how it has been for her. So let's welcome Manvi. Hello Manvi, welcome to my channel. Thank you for taking out your precious time and being here with me.
Thank you so much for having me here. I would love to share my knowledge, my wisdom, my experiences, and all whatever you want to ask me here, and share my things with you all guys.
Thank you so much. So, Manvi, like what inspired you to like jump into this field? What was like there कि you want to pursue this thing and help people?
So I was into commerce. I was not a psychology student when I get into all of that. So I completed my graduation in commerce, but there was something inside me which was actually pushing me to basically my calling was something else. I have always been a scholar, even after being a scholar, even after being a first bencher throughout my life. it was very difficult for me to be a commerce student. Though I was like scoring good marks, I was doing everything good. I was the president of one of the society. I was working in an organization, and I was working there very good. I was earning money. I was doing everything actually what a commerce student do. No one tells you that you have to take care of your mental health. You have to make yourself a priority or anything related to all of that stuff. And I come from the background, come from the city where there is very less conversation about mental health. So that point I got to know that how stigmatized it is in cities like mine. I am from Panipat, and in Haryana people are very least concerned about mental health. So considering all of that, I have realized that I am very underconfident even after being a scholar. What a contradictory statement it is, that being a scholar you are underconfident, you are shy, you don't know how to raise your voice and all the stuff like that. And after growing up, I have realized that your marks are not going to define who you are, but how you speak, how confident you are in yourself, how happy you are with yourself. These are something which is going to define you who you are, because you are not going to take your mark sheet everywhere, and it is not going to define you who you are at the end of the day. So I have realized it in the initial years of my college itself. So I started exploring a lot of things. I got into a lot of self help books, and I was exploring myself. I was not restricting myself from the background I belong to or where I come from or whatever it is. So I started exploring more. I have sacrificed a lot and I have struggled a lot during my bachelor's. I have never been to, there were very few days when I have actually enjoyed types of जो आजकल एक बना हुआ है कि this is what you have to do when you are into college or anything like that. I have never been into clubbing or anything like that. Rather, I used to work on myself. Rather, I used to explore and network with people to understand from their journey, to learn from them. Because I was into that urge that there was something inside me which was telling me, Manvi, you have to explore. You don't know what you want to do. I was into commerce. I am a scholar. I'm doing everything in my life, and everything is going great according to the definition we have of success, or maybe you say a college student. I was that student, but अंदर से वो नहीं लग रहा था कि this is what I wanted to do. So I got into self-help books. I started reading all of that, and I also studied psychology even after not having the subject of psychology till then. So then there came to a point when I got to know that, okay, you have a lot of knowledge, you know everything. But now I know that something is wrong with me, not in terms of that कि मैं बुरी हूँ या कुछ ऐसे, but there are a lot of unhealed parts in me which needs healing now. So I reached to that point and I was like, there was something and I need to heal that now. हो गया, knowledge आ गई, सब पता है, बट हील नहीं पता खुद को कैसे करना है, बिकॉज यू कैन नॉट हील योर सेल्फ खुद से. You have to work with someone who is a professional in all of that, who can actually hold your hand and actually help you to reach there where you want to reach. So I started taking therapy and all the stuff like that. So there was abuse which happened with me when I was in my mid-teens, and I didn't tell anyone, like not even a single person in my life. I am very close to my sister. Even after that, I didn't tell her that what happened with me. And I was suppressing those emotions for almost 6 to 7 years. It's not very easy for a person to like feel that and to go through all of that. It was not easy at all because it used to trigger me like anything. So I used to cry. I used to get panic attacks and whatnot. But during that time I didn't know. And then that was the time, it was the first time when I opened up in front of my therapist. Okay, this is what has happened with me and I need to work on all of that, because I knew that there is something wrong and I need to heal that part. There is nothing wrong in terms of कि मैं बुरी हूँ या मेरे साथ क्यों हुआ या I was into that phase. No, I was like, I am up to work on myself and I need to work. So that was the time when I actually realized my calling. There was a day when I was so happy and I was just figuring it out and I was just happy in my own zone and I was doing all the things, whatever I wanted to do. And I was watching a TEDx and I realized, like, there was a instant thought which came into my mind that there are so many people like me and they had suppressed their emotions like anything, and they need help, but they don't know actually there is something wrong with them. They don't know that they need help, but they need help. So I want to be that person, that light in their life, so that I can help them reach there. So that was the time when I decided, even after like I didn't know anything, how to pursue it, what to do, what not to do, how things gonna work out. I had like everyone was against me. Manvi, how can you drop out from MBA when you are a scholar? And what not people told me. I was like, no, this is my calling and I want to be that person. I don't want any fame or anything like that इतना ज्यादा कि हाँ यार मानवी का कुछ हुआ है तो मानवी इज दैट मानवी इज दिस एंड मेरा अगर आप इंस्टाग्राम प्रोफाइल पे देखोगे इट्स वेरी डिसेंट. इट्स नॉट लाइक मुझे फेम चाहिए. इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट और एनीथिंग लाइक दैट. इट्स जस्ट आई वांट टू हेल्प पीपल selflessly. Selflessly means selflessly. And that is the reason why even in my group coaching I give them personal support. If you get to know other group coaching programs or whatever it is, you will understand that they are going to help you in group coaching itself. They won't help you beyond that, and I am the person, I'm ready to help them. Like I give them personal support too, because my motive, my aim, my purpose is so different. I'm not comparing myself with them or saying anything about them, because it's good to have boundaries in life too. It's good, but my purpose is, my calling is that you should help, because you want to be that person, whatever it is, whatever you want to call it. So that inspired me. Actually taking therapy inspired me to heal people and to be that light in everyone's life whosoever gonna cross my path.
Awesome, awesome, Manvi. Ki you are like working from the space of selflessly helping people. Well, if someone like joins you, they should not feel ki unka problem solve हो रहा है, although they are in group
Yeah,
coaching or something.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
an amazing quality you
Thank
have.
you.
So when you initially started all this, how did you like figured out? Because this is see after the pandemic, everything went online. So the technical part, technology part, social media पे अपने आप को कैसे establish करना है. So how did you figure it out?
Yeah, I'll tell you. Then again, there is a story. So because I have like made, like I am a 360-degree different person, so probably I'm going to share a lot of stories today. So I was pursuing psychology after my graduation, and I have done a lot of courses, a lot of therapies and whatnot to become the person I am today and to call myself whatever I am today. So meanwhile, when I was on therapy, I have understood that okay, I don't have the confidence. I don't like raise my own voice or whatever it is. So I started working on myself. I had this urge to be a good public speaker and all the stuff like that. And I have started that, which I didn't realize at that time, but I started doing all of that when I was in my bachelor's, when I was into commerce. So I have started during that. And I used to like speak in front of 500 people, not online, but in person. And it's a whole different experience. I still remember that I literally called my mom and I started crying that I don't want to speak. I really don't want to speak. And I was 18 years old or something like that. And it was so difficult for me. If I go back into my childhood, I still remember when I was being awarded for something and my legs were shivering. I have to just step to the on the stage just to receive the award, not for anything else. And I started shivering. So that's the fear I had. And I still remember again incidents where like in my time there was fancy dress competition and all the stuff like that. So I was a Radha, and my mom, like me and my mom, we practiced for a lot of days. And even my class teacher used to tell me that you are going to be the winner for this time, for this year, and you are doing amazing and all the stuff like that. And I stepped on the stage. I didn't speak. I just said good morning. I still remember that. उसके आगे मैं बोल ही नहीं पाई. So that's the sort of fear I had, like stage fear I had during my childhood. And then I started working after 18. Then after like speaking in front of like 500 people, there were a couple of more times when I have represented myself. Then there was my mom dad 25th anniversary. I was hosting that. So which gave me the confidence in practical life. I would say जब फील्ड पर उतरकर काम करना होता है ना, तो मैंने फील्ड पर उतरकर काम किया था. सो इसलिए इतना प्रॉब्लम नहीं हुआ व्हेन इट कम्स टू ऑनलाइन. आई नेवर हैड दिस थॉट कि और क्या होगा क्या नहीं होगा. आई यूज्ड टू जस्ट जज माई सेल्फ अबाउट माई लुक्स एंड अबाउट माई वॉइस. आई यूज्ड टू बी द पर्सन की जो अपनी खुद की आवाज नहीं सुन सकता. एंड नाउ आई लव माई सेल्फ कि मैं अपनी आवाज ही सुनती रहती हूँ. सो इट्स अ ट्रांजिशन. ठीक है. सो इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट कि एकदम से सारी चीजें हो जाएंगी. यू जस्ट हैव टू कीप गोइंग. यू जस्ट हैव टू कीप वर्किंग. आई वाज वर्किंग विद थेरेपिस्ट. आई वाज वर्किंग विद कोचेस लाइक एनीथिंग. It's like a decade I have been working with coaches and therapists. It's not like a जो आज हम एक फ्रूट देख रहे हैं कि जो मैं इंसान हूँ. It's not like कि मैंने एक दिन काम करा so it's the outcome of that. It's like years and years of work, of self-reflection, of introspection, of investing on myself and whatnot. And that is the only result. So if people are going to tell me कि यार मानवी एक दिन में हीलिंग हो जाती है या 2 महीने में हीलिंग हो जाती है, नहीं होती यार. यू हैव टू कीप वर्किंग. तुम कुछ एरियाज में 1 साल में वर्क कर लोगे, कुछ एरियाज फिर रह जाएंगे, तुम्हें वर्क करना होगा. तो इट्स लाइक ए जर्नी. सो आई वर्क because I told you that I'm underconfident, I was shy, I was introvert, I was that person, and coming out to be this person, it wasn't easy. But when it comes to like technical part and everything, I'm still bad at it. I don't know. I just keep trying and like doing trial and error method कि जो workout कर जाता है तो कर जाता है. But still I'm like handling everything on my own. So it's the best part because I'm not that person जो algorithm के पीछे भागती है. I'm more of that person, but value I'm providing. That is more important. That is why I'm saying ना कि I'm not after fame. I'm after कि एक इंसान को भी वो मेरा content piece अच्छा लगा है ना, I'm happy at the end of the day. It's not about how many likes I'm getting. It's not about how many views I'm getting. No, it's not, it's neither giving me any money. It's not giving me any happiness. So what's the point of that? So why to even have these thoughts in my mind when I already have a lot to do in my life? So this is my perspective, and that is the only reason why I never, like, it's been 3 years now and I have a following of 1800 people. If you see other people being into this industry and being online for this long time, and they have growth of like good time, actually good number and all the stuff, because I'm never concerned about it. And that is why this is also a possibility that I have not attracted all of that possibility, but still I feel that it's a growth and I just want to help people. That is my ultimate goal. If it's good, if it reaches out to more and more people, of course, that is how they are going to take more help from me, from my content, from my knowledge and wisdom. But even if it is not going that way, it's absolutely okay. I'm not attached with it. I'm not attaching my self-worth with it, because I know a lot of people who are attaching their self-worth with their Instagram because they're getting that attention. And I'm not after that attention. I hate that attention, because I'm not at all a person who is going to tell you to be into that instant gratification wala zone. I am more of a person, I love that delayed gratification, and I am okay with that, because I don't want that instant dopamine का high level हो जाना, फिर एकदम से वो चले जाना, एकदम से attention मिलना, एकदम से वो चले जाना. It's like, it freaks out me. I freak out whenever it happens. So it's like I am going at my own pace with no judgments, nothing, no criticism about myself. It's like growing at my own pace. It's like that.
Wow, it shows so much you have changed. Matlab, it reflects in your thoughts, and I just can't believe you were an introvert and all those things. क्या बोल नहीं पाए थे. You are like seriously, you have worked a lot on yourself. I don't see a pinch of it. क्या आप underconfident or something.
I am not like, if a person like me can go on a solo trip for a month, can do anything, I know. Like being an introvert to that, and that too, I have made so many new friends, and who are also connected with me even till now when I am at my home, when I am back. बिकॉज एक हाई लेवल होता है व्हेन यू आर ट्रैवलिंग, सब लोगों का ही होता है, मेरा नहीं, सब लोगों का ही होता है, यू आर इन टू वेरी डिफरेंट जोन, बट व्हेन यू कम बैक टू योर वर्क you are a whole different person now. And even after that, when you are able to be in contact with a lot of people, that people are reaching out to you, so that shows a lot about you, a lot, that how much you have grown.
Solo trip, matlab, you have reached the next level only.
So I have done more solo trip, but it was like a जो सबसे long time के लिए था, like 1 whole month I was on a solo trip.
Awesome. Solo trip में तो बहुत कुछ सीखने मिला होगा.
A lot, a lot. I explored a whole different side of me, which I never knew. Never.
Awesome, awesome. So guys, you can also try this. Solo trip से भी बहुत कुछ सीखने मिलता है.
But it's not for everyone, I would say. You should be open minded. You should open to challenges. I won't say कि हर दिन बहुत अच्छा था, किसी न किसी दिन मैं ट्रिप पर हो रही थी कि मैं क्यों आ गई हूँ ट्रिप पर. So it's going to be a game of full ups and downs, because anyways it's whole 1 month. मेरे लिए 1 month था. So you cannot tell yourself ना कि हर दिन ही तुम्हारा high level होगा. कभी कभी you end up meeting shitty people, and you cannot tell yourself कि भाई तुम्हारे साथ कुछ कमी है, because as a solo female traveler also you have to take care of a lot of things in life. So it's just like that कि you are open minded and अपने safety concerns रखो, अपने challenges को accept तुम्हें करना पड़ेगा. You have to take care of everything. You cannot negotiate that कि this is, which is something non negotiable, I would say, कि challenges आएंगे and you have to accept that, and that's how you learn. That's how you make your friends.
Awesome, awesome. And Manvi, like you are into manifestation, so I would like to know ki how does trauma affect manifestation?
Oh, okay. So firstly, I would, like, we all do have certain set of traumas. Some do understand that, some people ignore that, some people are not ready to work on that, some people are excited to work on that because they want to change themselves. So it's a whole different conversation and discussion. I don't want to get into all of that, but I'll tell you how manifestation is going to affect it, how your trauma is going to affect your manifestation. So it's more like, suppose you are manifesting maybe 1 lakh rupees. I'm taking a very wild example here. ठीक है, 1 lakh rupees तुम्हें कमाना है, and you are right now earning 20 or 30,000. Okay, but your self image is so low that you don't feel that you're worthy of earning this. You don't feel that you can achieve that people can come to you, that people can appreciate your work. You are always comparing yourself. You are criticizing yourself. Your self-talk is so negative. These are all mental health issues. And coming back all from your childhood, coming back all from your experiences, past experiences, or whatever it is, जहां से भी तुमने उठाए, तुम्हारे subconscious mind ने pick किया जहां से भी, whatever it is. When you go through all of that, anyways, you are not going to manifest that. तुम कितना भी visualize कर लो, कितना भी affirmations कर लो, if your self concept, if your self image is not that strong, आपके जो अपने डे टू डे लाइफ के अपने थॉट्स हैं, हम उसको क्या बोलते हैं, मेरा स्लिप हो गया माइंड से वो वर्ड, मतलब जो तुम्हारे सबसे ज्यादा एक्सेसिव थॉट्स होते हैं, जिसने ओवर पार कर रखा है, वो तो नेगेटिव है. जब आपके ओवर पारिंग थॉट्स नेगेटिव हैं, तो आप वही मैनिफेस्ट करोगे. तो जब आप वो मैनिफेस्ट कर रहे हो कि आपके फियर्स इतने ज्यादा, आपके लिमिटिंग बिलीव्स इतने ज्यादा, तो सब उसने ही ओवर पार कर रखा है आपके माइंड को. तो कितना भी विजुअलाइज कर लो, कितना भी अफर्मेशन कर लो, आपके वही थॉट्स मैनिफेस्ट होंगे. तो रेदर देन टेलिंग योरसेल्फ और लाइंग टू योरसेल्फ कि यार नहीं हो जाएगा सब, यार नहीं हो जाएगा सब, ऐसे काम नहीं होता. यू हैव टू वर्क. ऑल्सो सेकेंड थिंग, सम पीपल डोंट टेक एक्शंस in this regard. अगर मैं बोलूं, not in terms of कि तुम्हें show up करना है, which is non-negotiable and all the stuff like that, but when it comes to traumas and working on yourself, अगर तुम अपने ऊपर actions ही नहीं ले रहे, if you are, there is a possibility that 1 or twice or maybe thrice you might able to manifest 1 lakh rupees, but it won't be a long term thing because आपका self concept अच्छा नहीं है. Then आप उसको बोलोगे ये तो coincidence था. Then जो कुछ लोग होते हैं ना, बोलते हैं कि यार manifestation is a coincidence, एक बार हो गया, 2 बार हो गया. It's not a coincidence. I am the live example. And last year, it was the same time. May was my first month when I hit my first lap, and there is no looking back. So it's not a coincidence. I worked on it before telling myself or before lying to myself. कि okay, this is something which you don't need to work upon. Also, अपने सबकॉन्शियस माइंड को धीरे धीरे समझाना. कुछ लोग बोलते हैं जस्ट बिकॉज वो इतना कंपैरिजन वाले जोन में, वो ईगो से नहीं आना चाहिए, वो इंटेंशनल आना चाहिए. हाउ मच यू वांट टू अर्न एंड व्हाट यू आर मैनिफेस्टिंग. अगर आपको अपनी ईगो को वो करना है कि यार मेरी ईगो यहाँ से सेटिस्फाई हो रही है कि इफ आई विल अर्न, सो आई विल टेल पीपल कि ओके आई एम वर्दी एंड आई एम गुड इनफ, वो ईगो से आ रहा है. अगर वो ईगो से आ रहा है ना, तो एनीवेज वो एक कोइंसिडेंस की तरह ही आपके लिए रह जाएगा. आप उसको लॉन्ग टर्म अपनी लाइफ में नहीं इनकलकेट कर पाओगे, आप मैनिफेस्टेशन को लाइफस्टाइल नहीं बना पाओगे. सो इसलिए बोला जाता है यू हैव टू वर्क ऑन योर इनर थिंग्स फर्स्ट, rather than jumping into कि यार ये भी चाहिए, वो भी चाहिए, ये भी चाहिए, वो भी. You can have deepest desires. I do also have deepest desires in my life. But simultaneously, I know what are the loopholes in my life. And I'm still figuring it out. And I'm still working on it. And that's why I was telling you now, I'm still work in progress. And I'm still working on it. I'm still working with therapists. I'm still working with coaches. And I don't shy away. There is nothing to be shame about. It's the feeling of proud that I'm still working. Because I know where I want to reach. You know, there are सबके ट्रॉमास होते हैं. आई जस्ट रेड इट समवेयर. सबके ट्रॉमास होते हैं, बट सक्सेसफुल वो होते हैं जो उस पर विलिंग होते हैं उस पर वर्क करने के लिए टू बी सक्सेसफुल. सक्सेसफुल सबको होना है, एंड इट्स वेरी सब्जेक्टिव टर्म, कुछ भी हो सकता है. बट वट एवर योर डेफिनेशन इज, वट एवर इट इज, आप सक्सेसफुल तभी होगे अपनी आईज में जब आप विलिंग होंगे उन अंडरलाइन चीजों पे वर्क करने के लिए.
So, Manvi, how do you help people? मतलब, how do you help people to heal through these traumas?
How do का तो मैं इसका I'll tell like what modalities do I use. I use NLP, I use hypnosis, I use life coaching. I have a diploma in counseling psychology. I work on that. Also, I have some psychodrama things with me, tools with me, and I have a little more depth knowledge on grief and trauma. So I work with that part. Basically, I help people in regulating their nervous system in a better way, that's why I call myself a trauma informed mental health coach, because we people do help people in regulating their nervous system in a better way. Also, I use manifestation as a science to help people with all of these things.
Wow. So you have applied all this on yourself first, and then you have started like using.
See, I have done certifications, and while doing certification, you have to practice. And I'm that person, even if I have certification, I'll not declare it in the world. Till the time I am confident with the fact that, okay, now I know this. I have done my NLP. जब मैंने करा तो उसके मैंने 6 months बाद I declared that I am an NLP practitioner and a coach. Because I was working on myself. I was applying it on myself. I wanted to see results. I was applying it on my friends and family to see how it actually works before I apply it on my clients. And now I'm going to get a diploma course in expressive art therapy, which is another course and another degree I'm going to get this year. So yeah, I'm still working. I'm still working progress because I still love exploring a lot on all of these things. But yeah, right now I apply as a majority, if you ask me. I apply NLP, I apply hypnosis, life coaching a bit, but definitely counseling psychology. Definitely, 100%.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Loved your this part ki you just first you experiment with it, try it. मतलब लोगों को tried and tested formulas देते हो अपने.
It's not like कि बस आता है तो दे दिया. It's not like that. I have to be confident because that is the only reason why I have 98% success ratio of my clients. Only reason. Because now I know कि tested है. And वो 2% इसलिए नहीं है. If I'll tell you कि अगर कोई sign up कर रहा है मेरे साथ, but if they're not willing to work on themselves, I cannot help them. Of course, I can be on the conductor seat of their life, but they have to drive their own car of their life. I cannot drive it for them. So I don't call it as a failure, but at the same time, I won't call it my success. So that's why I tell that 98% success ratio is what I have. And that is the reason that I have worked with 120 plus people so far in like less than 2 years now. I'm yet to touch my like 2 years.
awesome. मतलब I'm like really मतलब इंस्पायर्ड कि इतने कम रेशियो के साथ भी you have achieved such a good numbers in monetary terms.
Yeah.
Because
Because
you are operating from a space of genuinely helping people.
yeah. And that is the reason, like, I have a lot of clients who have worked with me maybe when I started this, or maybe 2 months after that, or whatever it is. They're still coming back to me. They're like, I don't want to experience with anyone else. I'm ready to pay you whatever you are going to ask me. But I know that your work says everything. Why? Because I know that I have helped them from the space of helping them genuinely and actually going beyond what their expectations were. So that is the only reason that they don't want to experience it with anyone else. They want to come back to me and they want my help only. Because it's like that you are going back to your, like, हम अपना body checkup कराते हैं ना time to time. But हम mental health को देखते जब हमें कोई issue होगा तो ही हमें करवाना है. हमें मेंटल हेल्थ को भी चेक पे रखने के लिए थेरेपी पर जाना चाहिए. दैट दिस इज व्हाट आई आल्सो डू. कभी कभी होता है कुछ चल नहीं रहा, बट मुझे पता भी नहीं कुछ चल रहा है क्या नहीं चल रहा. सो आई जस्ट बुक अ सेशन टू सी कि मैं मेंटल हेल्थ में कहाँ जा रही हूँ. आई वांट टू कीप अ चेक ऑन माय मेंटल हेल्थ टू इक्वल. बिकॉज वो तुम्हारी एनीवेज फिजिकल हेल्थ में भी तो रिफ्लेक्ट बैक करेगी ना. नहीं तो तुम बॉडी चेकअप के लिए जा रहे हो, तुम वहां पर पैसे लगा सकते हो. यहाँ पर लगाने के लिए तुम्हें इतना क्यों सोचना पड़ता है? इट्स एग्जैक्ट सेम ना. Like, it's a part of your body only. So how can you like neglect it?
Still there are like so many people who do not understand the depth of getting healed mentally. मतलब फिजिकल वाला तो हमको बहुत नॉर्मल लगता है कि यार डॉक्टर के पास जाके जल्दी से ठीक करा लो बिकॉज विल नॉट बी एबल टू ऑपरेट. बट मेंटली भी तो बहुत सारी चीजें हमारी डिस्टर्ब हो जाती है दैट वी डू नॉट इवन रिकॉग्नाइज कि हो रही है.
Yeah, absolutely. And I feel it's okay. Because हमें वहां पहुंचने में, दूसरी साइड पहुंचने में टाइम लगेगा. आई एम स्टिल होपफुल. थिंग्स विल टेक टाइम, बट थिंग्स विल गेट बेटर. अगर अब जिसको नॉलेज हो रही है, जो अवेयर हो रहा है, थोड़ा थोड़ा वो लोग आगे आ रहे हैं. आई वॉन्ट से सब आ रहे हैं, जस्ट 1% लोग आ रहे हैं. आई एम हैप्पी कि 1% तो आगे बढ़ रहा है ना. इट विल टेक टाइम टू बी ऑन द अदर साइड, बट इट्स ओके. टेक योर टाइम. बट वेन एवर यू फील लाइक ठीक है, now we need therapy, now we need some professional help, just go.
Right.
Try करके देखो and see how things are going to change.
Manvi, you are saying you do one-on-one coaching, you do group coaching. So how do you balance your personal life along with this professional things? Like अपना Instagram भी handle करते हो, अपनी बाकी चीजें भी देखते हो, तो कैसे manage करते हो ये सब?
See, I wake up in the morning and I have started going to gym. That is another thing which helps me a lot in balancing my work and everything. Because when you work out, it's not about going to gym only. वैसे भी I maybe go for a walk or anything like that. So उस time पर I don't use my phone. And after coming back, I do my meditation, I do my gratitude journaling, or whatever mindfulness activities I wanted to do. So I do all of that. So it takes almost completing going to gym and all the stuff like that. I take almost 2 to 2.5 hours where I am not in touch with my mobile phone, which is one activity which I'm practicing consciously. And before going to bed, also, I meditate for some time and I set my tone for my night, not for the day, but for the night, because it's very important because your subconscious mind is so active during that time. So I set the tone for that because I don't want to be कि भाई मेरा autopilot पर subconscious mind को नहीं चलाना. You should know what you are thinking and all this stuff like that, which keeps me on track. And I take multiple breaks. It's not like that I'm sitting, if I am, suppose we are doing an interview. After that, I'll go for a walk for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, maybe in my room only. In between the sessions, maybe I'm just listening to songs. And this is something which is keeping me कि अच्छा मैं balance कर पा रही हूँ, because that's how your productivity increases. And when it comes to balancing everything in life, I make my to-do list. It is non-negotiable. It's not about कि कितने task मेरे complete हो रहे हैं, but you should know what you are doing. You're not running and like functioning on an autopilot mode. You should know what you are doing in life. सो यू शुड नो कि यार ये रह गया है, ये मैं कल कर सकती हूँ. अभी मुझे किस चीज को प्रायोरिटाइज करना है, अपनी फैमिली को, अपने काम को, अपने क्लाइंट को, कैसे क्या करना है. इफ यू आर क्लियर इन योर माइंड, देन योर प्रोडक्टिविटी एनीवेज विल इंक्रीज, एंड यू नो कि अभी क्या इंपॉर्टेंट अभी लाइफ में करने के लिए. सो दैट्स हाउ आई बैलेंस एवरीथिंग.
And
प्लस
I'm curious to know, you mentioned the fact that आप अपने नाइट का टोन सेट करते हो सो दैट माइंड डू मतलब ऑटो पायलट पे ना चले एंड यू मुझे वो चीज जाननी कि व्हाट इज दैट थिंग दैट यू डू फॉर सेटिंग दैट टोन.
आई टेल माई सेल्फ वट आई वॉन्ट फ्रॉम द नेक्स्ट, नॉट फ्रॉम ड्रीम्स और एनीथिंग लाइक दैट. अगले दिन क्या चाहिए? पीस चाहिए, ठीक है, पीस मिलेगा. हैप्पीनेस चाहिए, हैप्पीनेस की डेफिनेशन क्या है? मे बी आई जस्ट वॉन्ट टू जस्ट रिलैक्स. तो आई जस्ट सेट द टोन कि भाई कल मेरे को ऐसा फील करना है, कल जब मैं उठूं तो मुझे ऐसा फील करना है. Whenever I'm waking up, I want to feel that day, and at the end of the day, I just want to feel like that. Again, that after like waking up, when I do my meditation, again I set the tone for the day, and somehow things start happening my way. जिस दिन मुझे यार मुझे बस रिलैक्स करना है, maybe
Awesome.
telling me कि okay, I don't want to take a session today, I have this or this that, I got time, I can relax. That's how things work. When you are asking me like manifestation or intention setting, like ये दोनों चीज साइमल्टेनियसली चलती है, मैनिफेस्टेशन एंड मेंटल हेल्थ. सो दैट्स हाउ थिंग्स वर्क. क्योंकि
Awesome.
मैनिफेस्टेशन आज के टाइम पर इतना वो बना दिया गया है कि दिस इज, इफ यू आर गोइंग टू डू दिस एंड दैट एंड ऑल, तो ही तुम यहाँ तक पहुंचोगे, तो ही तुम ये करोगे. बट it's interlinked to your mental health at the end of the day. Your mind, your subconscious mind is the king of your body.
I'm
Of
going to try it. Thank you for sharing. And guys, you can also try it.
yeah.
And Manvi, what do you think that what is that one quality of yours which has helped you reach here?
Honesty, number one, and being selfless. I am too empathetic. If you tell me कि Manvi, this is what I am struggling with right now, I'll like why my clarity calls are also a session. People tell me कि यार Manvi, clarity calls से मुझे इतना समझ आ गया है, and कभी कभी they don't sign up. There are a lot of times because I go beyond that. I go beyond everything to help people and selflessly. कोई monetary benefit नहीं है. Clarity calls me, you also know that clarity calls me, people are not going to pay you, of course. But still I take one hour's clarity call. So these are some qualities which I feel, which is in general, I want it to reach here or to reach where or whatever it is in monetary terms. But as a person, it's very like वो अपने आप से ही आता है. It's the like part of my life. It's
So,
not that.
would you like to share some tips with my audience about taking care of their mental health?
Whenever you feel like 1 से 2 दिन तक ठीक है कि अगर आपको अच्छा नहीं लग रहा, अगर उससे beyond जा रहा है, just seek some professional help. This is one. Like you cannot take it for granted. You know, a lot of people are going through suicide, going through depression. And depression क्या है? तुम इतने टाइम तक उस जोन में हो, अब वो इतना ज्यादा लाइक एक जार है, वो जार भर चुका है, अब उससे ऊपर जा नहीं सकता पानी, तो वो बाहर ही निकलेगा ना. That's how depression happens. It's not like a 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day. No. It's like years and years and years of suppression of emotions. Then you are like, अब तो आगे नहीं जा सकता, तो depression हो गया. So जब भी हो मेंटल हेल्थ को चेक रखो, चेक में रखो, एंड साथ में कुछ भी करो बट अपने लिए जरूर टाइम निकालो. गो टू जिम, go for a walk, listen to some music, connect with your loved ones, whatever you want to, but go for it. Don't take it for granted. क्या ठीक है, रील्स तुम स्क्रॉल कर सकते हो पूरा दिन, अपने लिए आधा घंटा निकाल सकते हो. दिस इज व्हाट आई बिलीव, एंड वो आधा घंटा गेम चेंजर हो. प्लस व्हेन यू नो, अगेन थर्ड टिप, जब आपको दिख रहा है कि आपकी लाइफ में वही सेम सिचुएशंस बार बार आ रही है, वही सेम चीजों की सेम पेन और सेम सफरिंग में आप बार बार घूम रहे हो, मे बी इन रिलेशनशिप्स, मे बी इन करियर, whatever it, friendships, whatever it is, seek some help because it's a reflection of your traumas. And अगर आप उन पर नहीं वर्क करोगे, सेम सेम कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स, सेम पर्सनालिटी के ही दूसरे इंसान में आपको चीजें मिलेंगी, बिकॉज आपकी एनर्जी ही रिफ्लेक्ट बैक होती है। वी आर मेड अप ऑफ 70% वाटर, so of course you are drinking water every single day, so you are made of energy, so energy is going to reflect back. So rather than going through all the pain, all the suffering and all of that again and again, I'll suggest you to work on yourself so that you don't have to go through all of that bit again and again, again and again, again and again. No point of it. Rather work on yourself. अभी वो लगेगा पेनफुल, अभी वो लगेगा बहुत हार्ड वर्क है, बट बिलीव मी और नॉट, यू विल एक्सपीरियंस इट खुद से, इट विल बी वर्थ इट. आई एम टेलिंग यू फ्रॉम माई ओन एक्सपीरियंस एंड फ्रॉम माई क्लाइंट्स एक्सपीरियंसेस, it will be worth it, and you will thank just yourself, not anyone else. You will just feel proud of yourself no matter what at the end of the day.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much for sharing these tips, Manvi. And I'm like glad that you shared all this कि mental health is also a problem. Take it seriously. क्योंकि ना हम लोग बहुत सी बार इतना हसल एंड बसल ऑफ लाइफ में होते हैं ना कि मेंटल हेल्थ कितना इफेक्ट कर रहा है ना उसकी डेप्थ को ही नहीं समझते हैं. एंड
That's
व्हेन वी रीच दैट ब्रेकिंग पॉइंट ना तब हमें रियलाइज होता है ओ वी नीड हेल्प. राइट. आपके पास ऐसे क्लाइंट्स आते होंगे कि जो एकदम बहुत ब्रेक पॉइंट पे पहुंच गए एंड देन दे विल रिक्वायर लॉन्गर टाइम टू हील.
अभी आई साइंड अप लाइक 2 to 3 क्लाइंट्स, वो उन्होंने मुझे रीच आउट किया था 1.5 साल पहले. You won't believe they are exactly same person, no growth in any term. थोड़ा बहुत ग्रोथ किया, दैट टू फ्रॉम रील्स एंड एवरीथिंग, सोशल मीडिया यू कैन से, या फिर जो हम एक एज एन इंडिविजुअल जो विद टाइम जो ग्रो करता है, थॉट प्रोसेस एवरीथिंग इज जस्ट सेम. नाउ दे आर ऑन द वर्ज ऑफ ब्रेकिंग डाउन कि यार अब हो नहीं पा रहा है, एंड देन पीपल कम अप कि ऑफ कोर्स देन यू विल क्राई, ऑफ कोर्स तुम्हारे इतने सप्रेस इमोशन हो चुके हैं, आई डोंट हैव एनीथिंग टू से कि तुम क्यों रो रहे हो एंड ऑल दिस स्टफ लाइक दैट, बट यार एक्शन ले लो यार. वो तुम 1.5 साल क्यों अपना वेस्ट कर रहे हो, वो 1.5 साल में तुम कितना कुछ कर सकते थे अपनी लाइफ में. बट इट्स नेवर टू लेट. अगर वेस्ट हो गया वो चला गया है, वो नहीं आ सकता दोबारा. यू हैव प्रेजेंट, यू हैव टुडे, एंड you are yet to see your future. You can work on yourself today so that कि आपका फ्यूचर ब्राइट हो सके, rather than wasting a lot of time and just waiting कि खुद से कोई मैजिक हो जाएगा and you will get healed. No, वो नहीं होगा. किसी के साथ नहीं हुआ, आपके साथ भी नहीं होगा. You have to work and be open to work on yourself. That should be the another thing.
So thank you so much, Manvi, for sharing all this and sharing your story. And I just recalled कि May is a month of mental health, and I'm glad that we have a specialist like you who shared so many things about it. And thank you for taking out your time. It was really awesome to know कि इतने सारी चीजों से हमें जानने की जरूरत नहीं है. Just we have to connect with the right people to get our mental health working.
Yes, 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 absolutely. You don't need to hustle bustle. सही इंसान ढूंढो and stick to it. I have been working with my coaches and my therapist since years now, and I have not changed it because I found the right ones.
Okay, great. Guys, if you want to connect with Manvi, you can connect with her on her Instagram handle, Do to Self. And I'll put the link in the description box below so you can connect with her. Thank you so much, Manvi. Thank you for being here and taking out your valuable time.
Thank you so much for having me here. Thank you so much. And thank you everyone who is listening to this. I'm glad you are here and you must have gained some insights and some knowledge about mental health. And if you are going through tough time, just know it will pass. Just work on yourself.
So, guys, hope you enjoyed this beautiful golden nuggets on mental health from Manvi. And thank you for staying till the end. Do subscribe to my channel and spread this message to whoever is struggling from mental health, because it's really for us to take it seriously rather than just taking it for granted. It can lead us to a very depressing state, and I don't want any of us to struggle from it. So please take help, share it with your friends and family, and see you with some other guests at some other time. Bye for now. Bye, Manvi.
Thank you. Bye bye.